All together. Well done. Here we go. Have a listen. The next one, the dingo, it's our voice. All together, everyone do this. That was pathetic. Close to 50 people in this room, a little bit more life, alright? It's so dark in here, no one can see you, so don't be embarrassed, alright? And if you're sitting next to someone you don't know, I guarantee you'll never see him again once you leave this room, alright? Nice big breath. We need to use our stomach to push it out like this. Much better. Now do this. All together. There are so many different animal sounds that you'll hear me use, especially in the next piece of music. You'll get some beautiful images behind me from the top of Australia, Darwin, and through the Didgereedoo National Park. You'll get 4 animals come up on the screen. As they come up, I'll point them out and put their sound through the didgeridoo. Then as the story progresses, I will use my hand to guide you through one of the very first dances we teach our children when they learn to dance. This is a story that comes from the top of northern Queensland, where all my father's family are. A story that comes from the Gokwa Yalanje people. Everyone say Gokko.
Gokko.
Everyone say Yalanje.
Yalanje.
Now say Gokwa Yalanje.
Gokko Yalanje.
Gokwa Yalanje is the tribe of people my father's family come from. The word Gokko means language of. The word Yalanje means this country. So they go, the Gokwa Yalanje, language of this country. This country just talks about a tiny pocket of land northwest of Port Douglas, which belongs to our family. This story here is all about the kookaburra and its beautiful sounding laugh. Just quickly, hands up. Is there anyone in the room that does not know what a kookaburra is? Hands up if you don't know. Be honest, please. Alright, for those that are unsure, the kookaburra is from the kingfisher family of birds. It is the largest of the kingfisher birds, only found in Australia. It's only about this big, but is very famous for its beautiful laugh. Can someone make the sound of a kookaburra for me? That was alright, that was getting there. Alright, everyone try this then. Everyone say duka.
Duka.
Daka.
Daka.
Wonderful, it's so easy. Now with a high voice, everyone say
Duka. Duka. Daka. Daka.
now as fast as you can. Have a listen. Everyone have a go at that. Our people believe the kookaburra got given its laugh to watch out over all the other animals in the rainforest. Kangaroos, they feed along the edges of the rivers. One problem, living in the rivers in the top of Australia where my family are, live Gudja, the saltwater crocodile. Now when a saltwater crocodile sees a kangaroo feeding on the edge of the river, the crocodile wants to feed with the kangaroo. So this is a story all about the kookaburra using its beautiful laugh to warn the animals to look out. Please, if you have cameras or video cameras, feel free to take as many photos or film as much as you like throughout the music. Just be aware, when the flash on your camera goes off, it will make the pictures behind me go completely white. So if you can turn your flash off or put your hand over your flash, you will get the screen images come up. And also, feel free to move around the room. Go to the side, come to the very front, take as many photos, film as much as you like. gives you a little bit of an idea of how the didgeridoo was traditionally used to tell a story and still can be used to tell the story when we lift the sound through today's modern music. Before we go on, does anyone have any questions that they'd like to ask about anything to do with playing the didgeridoo or the Aboriginal culture of Australia or my family background? Anything you like, don't be shy.
I heard on Wednesday, didgeridoo is actually an Irish name?
Yeah, definitely.
And what do you guys call it?
Yeah, so the word didgeridoo derives from two words from the Irish Gaelic language, where the word didgeree or didgeree was a pipe player, someone playing the pipes. And the word dove or do simply means black. And so together didgeridoo or didgeridoo was a black pipe player, which is obviously what the first Irish convicts saw when they got thrown into camp with the northern Aboriginal people. In my father's language in northern Queensland, we only know the instrument as yigga yigga. In Darwin and Arnhem Land, it's known as either Yiraka Yadaki, Margot, Bilk or Mamala. And they are all different names of ancestral spirits our people believe created it and left it behind for us at the time of creation. Right, anything else? Any other questions? Yes?
How do people like your grandfather feel about using the didgeridoo with contemporary music?
I know all my father's family up in northern Queensland, they really support it. And one, it's nothing unfamiliar. Ever since the first Catholic and Anglican missionaries started encroaching onto our communities and creating reservations or missions, Western music was brought in. And so, for at least 100 years, didgeridoo and guitar or didgeridoo and piano has been played, so it's nothing unfamiliar. I know with my father's family, they really enjoy what I do. They understand the fact that I was raised in a Western world. I still live a Western world. I just have the opportunity to go between both the two worlds of going back to a traditional culture and also, sharing and educating my culture, into the Western culture, which unfortunately is something my grandfather was more